Dan the Natural Man Show. Hello everyone. It is a wonderful Saturday around 1:30 where I'm at. Well, we're at the weekend. I hope all you guys had a good week. And I hope your weekend is going to be relaxing and fun, and whatever you wanted to do this weekend is going to happen for you. Today I wanted to talk about processed food and the implications for our health. Now, there are a lot of people, a lot of other experts, who believe that processed food is one of the reasons why our population is so overweight now. And I would tend to agree, and I don't think this is the only reason, but it's definitely a factor, because the processed foods we have today, they're not real food. You know, I call myself Dan the Natural Man because I want people to understand that the more natural we keep our lives, the healthier we're going to be. And this definitely holds true when it comes to our food. You know, the processed foods, they're studying this stuff. But a lot of the studies have now confirmed that people who eat more processed food are more likely to develop obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, autoimmune diseases. Because this isn't real food. A lot of these foods have chemicals that you can't pronounce. If you read the label, you can't pronounce these names. If you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't put it into your body. They have processed sugars. They have rancid seed oils, like I talk about getting away from. They have, these foods are very easy to overeat because they taste good. Because they're people who have jobs. They're called food scientists. Some of these guys and girls come up with these natural flavors, and they come up with things like MSG. These things excite our taste buds and excite our brain receptors, and we want to eat more and more of it. MSG is an excitotoxin. When we eat something with this chemical, it makes us ravenous. We want to keep eating. Okay? So these foods have been linked to all these diseases, plus being overweight. I mean, if you eat these foods on a regular basis, you're going to be heavier most of the time than people who eat on a more natural diet. So if you're having trouble with your weight, if you're having trouble with a health condition, my recommendation is to get rid of all processed foods. And what am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about potted meat and hot dogs and Little Debbie's and all these artificial bakery items you see at the grocery stores, the cakes, the cookies. We're talking about the chips and the sodas. There's so many processed foods now. But I have learned over the years on myself and on some of my clients that even the so-called healthier processed foods, like the brand name Kind bars, even those, I mean, they're non-GMO and most of their ingredients are better, but even those have an effect on people's health and blood markers. So even the healthy, even the vegan, healthy processed foods can start to cause problems. Now, am I saying you can never have any of it? I wouldn't recommend having any hot dogs or potted meat or Vienna sausages. Those things are just so toxic to the body. But people are going to do what they're going to do. I'm just a teacher. But if I want to be healthy and be lean and have a better chance of avoiding all these lifestyle diseases, I will not touch that stuff. As far as the better processed foods like the Kind bars, the organic bars, some of the healthier ice creams, maybe once in a while. Also depends on how overweight you are and if you have a health condition. If you're overweight and you have a health condition, it's actually better just to avoid all those things for the time being and just focus on whole, unprocessed foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts and grains, beans, those things. So there's a difference here. If you're lean and healthy, your body can tolerate some of these better processed foods on occasion. But you have to remember, if you are sick and overweight, you don't need this stuff because it's definitely going to slow down progress and it may hamper it altogether. It just depends on the individual. So processed foods And look at some of the studies. I think there's a study now, ultra processed food linked to blank, 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 processed food linked to blank, blank, blank. They're all over the place. This isn't a secret, okay? So it's just one of those obstacles you may be facing that you don't even know about. So I wanted to make a video about it. So if you're having weight problems, health problems, try it. Get rid of all the processed foods. Replace it with whole foods, okay? If you like the video, please like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.